Just Chanel here.
Good morning. Alexa, pause. Good morning. It is 4:30 a.m. I am getting ready for work. Another flight attendant vlog. Let's do this. I'm feeling energized. I went to bed at 11 last night and I prayed just to get like a good night's sleep because I had so much work to do yesterday. So I'm feeling good. I get to both of my layovers on this trip pretty early. So let's go ahead and get ready. I plan to leave out in about 30 minutes. I'm making some tea and just adding some things to my bag. I'm just getting the rest of my belongings together and finishing my tea. This is Love Thy Liver, the batch I recently made. I added some more rose in there because, you know, it's springtime. So that's why the color is a little bit more rosy, like it's, you know, a little more orange, pinkish, but still tastes amazing. Fresh lemon juice, some organic ginger root, extra ginger in this blend. For digestion and all of the goodness. I have my Merit makeup bag, which is what you guys saw me pack up. This signature bag ships free with your first order. I'll leave the link down below. Merit makeup, they are like a minimalist beauty brand and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna be able to do my makeup in the dark, y'all, in the car in 5 minutes, and you're gonna see how good it looks once I get to the airport. So this is what I've been doing almost every single day. Like I'm kind of turning into a little bit of a makeup girly. And then of course I have my quality tumbler. You gotta stay hydrated, especially when you're flying. I'm gonna bring this empty because I'm just gonna keep drinking my tea until I walk out the house, but I'll fill it up when I get to the airport, and I'm gonna try to drink 2 of these every single flight. My Uber is here. I'm actually gonna pour the rest of my tea in my tumbler and take this to go. I'm on the plane. When I was at the gate, I was letting the gate agent know that my company issued device that we need. So this is like making sure that we're FAA compliant. It has our manual and everything on it, our schedule, like all the things. It's not working. My screen is just completely frozen. It won't let me like touch it, power off or anything. So I had to call the duty desk, like our flight attendant lounge, to ask somebody to bring me a loaner device or like a brand new one or whatever they can do. So they have someone on the way now to bring me that device. We can't start boarding, at least I don't believe we can start boarding until I get that. So I let the gate agent know. And yeah, so that's kind of what I'm waiting on. You guys probably heard that we have some wheelchairs on board today, and I am the flight leader, so I have not yet briefed with my crew because we're still waiting on one flight attendant, but as soon as they get here, I will brief them. I already let them know about my loaner device and boarding, but we'll also go over just some safety measures and just kind of get to know each other, like a little icebreaker in the beginning, making sure that everyone's on the same page and set up for success for the rest of the trip. This morning we are flying to Miami, and then we lay over today in, where do we lay over? I don't know. I'm gonna get some coffee started though and brief with the captain while I wait on this loaner device. Okay, I briefed with the captain, briefed with the crew. I'm still waiting on a device, but good news, we have a flight attendant manager on board who's actually commuting back home, and she had her device, so I was able to log in just so that I can have something and we can go ahead and start the boarding process, because this plane typically takes a little bit longer to board since it's so big. We're on a Boeing 757, but the version of it is called the Y version. I wonder why it's called the Y, but it's like it has an extra cabin in the back almost, so like an extra 10 rows or so. So we have a 5 flight attendant crew, and yeah, we're gonna start boarding here now so that we're not running too behind. I'm gonna get my announcements pulled up on her device. She gave me the code to sign in. I checked all my equipment. I don't know if I mentioned, but I briefed the crew as well. And yeah, it's time to get the show on the road. I need to put some blush on. Give me a second. Okay, so the merit bag, and I'm literally just going to dab. I can find it. Here we go. All right, so I am using the Flesh Blush right here. So pretty. In the color Fox. It's kind of like this deep rose color. I also love using the Merit brush for everything. I use this on my entire face. I'm just gonna dab it and then blush, give myself a little color. Y'all, can you believe that I did my lipstick? Like, I'm really a pro at this makeup thing in the dark. I had my phone light, but I did pretty good. Alright, so got a little bit of blush there. Perfect. And like I said, you can find the link to all the Merit products in the description box. I think it's like, I want to say at least 20% off, so like a really good deal. And it's not expensive. It's super affordable too, which I love, because if you're not a big makeup wearer like me, you're not trying to spend like thousands of dollars on your collection. You can get the entire collection for under 200 bucks, which is like really nice. Okay, and I think they just came out with a compact mirror, which I need to get my hands on, because wow, doing my makeup like in the car, on the plane, I need the mirror. I got a device. Y'all see? Big old loaner. Wow, we're kind of running behind, so about to start boarding. We have a lot of jump seaters and other things, but I'm gonna try to knock some pre-departures out, even though we're a little bit behind, and see if maybe anybody wants coffee, since I already have it brewed, and just make some announcements and try to get everyone on board with their bags stowed. So I will catch you guys when we get to Miami. All right, we made it to Miami. The cleaners are on board here, so they're about to clean up quickly. We have some wheelchairs and stuff, you guys know. I mentioned that in the beginning. And so,
can I put this here?
yeah, of course, you can do whatever. I'm gonna clean off, oh yeah, I'm gonna clean off the surfaces here after the cleaners get done. Set out some more water bottles for my first class cabin. Excuse me, I'm gonna get off this way. They just like clean the seat area, make the seat belts look really nice and pretty, get rid of all the trash, of course, and then clean the restrooms. Knock, knock, anybody in here? Hey, can we get a baby with a picture, a picture baby situation?
Picture with the baby?
You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
Oh, it's so cold.
Oh, it's so cold.
It's nice and warm.
There's a baby's first flight, so we're gonna All right. Yeah. Oh. It's so cute. Alrighty. Guys, thank you. Thanks so much. They had a lot of them on here. Alright. The cleaners are getting off. I am going up to the gate agent because someone left their wallet on board. So, bye! I'm gonna go turn this into the gate agent before we start boarding our next flight. This is probably the most. Can I get this is probably
the most people we've had like while we're getting to the next flight I've ever had on the plane. I promise y'all there was like 20 cleaners on board, which is really cool because it went by super fast. There's 2 maintenance men. There was like a manager, a caterer, like representative here just making sure we were good. There's a lot of people. And then we have like some jump seaters and some like early boarders. So
all good.
Commenced.
All right. Thanks. You too. Have a good one. Thank you so much.
All the Leos.
I know.
I was like, what is this party?
I know. I've never seen this many. It's kind of cool though. All right. Okay, we are boarding. I'm going to start the entertainment and the music situation here. And we're going to get back to Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see. Start. This one's a little bit slow. We're getting there. Okay, there we go. So let's do Miami. I know my camera's acting a little weird. The MIA is the airport code. So if starts, and I'll automatically start the music. Perfect. It is so quiet in here. Welcome to Atlanta. Not welcome to Atlanta. So we have about an hour and 20 minutes before our next flight. I am absolutely starving, so I'm gonna grab something to eat. I was thinking about Chick-fil-A, but they don't have, it's not breakfast anymore, it's about 12, and I just realized that our layover hotel is actually one of my favorite hotels for food. They have an excellent restaurant at the hotel, so I'm gonna wait to eat like a really big meal there because it's like one of the only hotels that I will go downstairs and spend like hours eating. Bring my laptop and everything down. I think I may go to McDonald's. I've actually never had McDonald's in the airport, but if they have English muffins, I don't know if they're serving breakfast all day, but that would be excellent. If not, maybe Atlanta bread, which is right here. Okay, I'm actually at Goldberg's because McDonald's doesn't serve breakfast anymore. I really want some eggs. So one of my crew members was saying the menu, the restaurant at the hotel, they had a BLT on the menu, and that sounded really good. So I'm not gonna get a sandwich, but I'm thinking, I don't know. Dang, I should go get a salad from somewhere. That would be like ideal, especially if I get like a sandwich and what is that stuff called? Sandwich and chili later. Yeah, let me go find a salad. Alright, I got some hot water for tea. Oh no! Hope you get a good seat.
what you
some food. Yeah, girl. Okay, I got some food and I'm really excited about it. Oh, I think that's our 5th crew member. So one of the girls, she left. She just had like the first turn with us. Hi, how you doing? I'm about to eat this really quick. Y'all know I gotta make myself some spring tea. I'm so excited about the spring tea blends, and I'm gonna give y'all a quick aircraft tour too because this 757 is a little different than the one I usually fly, so it'll be cool to see. Okay, I decided to get an oatmeal too because I didn't eat this morning and I don't want the same thing to happen tomorrow. So we have a really early start tomorrow too, with like 4:30. I'm pretty sure pickup's gonna be like 4:30, 4:45. So found this Modern Oats. It's like $5. Pretty good price too for airport. 7 grams of fiber, 8 grams of protein. So I will have this tomorrow. And then my salad that I'm about to chow down on real quick. I think we have about 10 minutes before boarding. And y'all, let me get into it. Hold on. Y'all, I have seen 4 black pilots today.
4. That's the most I've ever seen in my entire career, actually. Now, one of them was a first officer of my first 2 legs, right? So we chatted. The next one is my captain. Y'all can't see him, but he's back there. Like, what? I'm about to go brief for him real quick and tell him, like, I'm very excited. I was about to show y'all the tea, and I totally forgot about the aircraft tour, so let me do that really quickly. But look at that, so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a 757. There are 6 rows on this particular variation in first class, and then what's really cool is like there's this little mini galley here. So if you need to make some extra coffee or you need some snacks, headphones, whatever. Also a closet here. Oh, and there's 2 restrooms here. There's also a restroom in the front. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, Greg, I'm Chanel.
Are you taking video?
Yeah, I'm vlogging. Just a little aircraft tour here. So we have 2 doors here, door there, and this is actually where we board. There's 2 more doors up by my jump seat, but we boarded the 2 door, and then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of Comfort Plus. Keep on walking back. And you have your 4 window exits, 2 on each side. Boom, boom. So usually the plane stops like right here, right? So this would be the back galley. 2 more restrooms. But you keep going and you have a whole nother little section of the cabin back here. The only thing is the back galley does not have restrooms. So that's kind of the only difference. Usually you'd only have 3 doors on each side instead of 4, and then you'd have bathrooms back here. I think we fly a 757, like the one that probably all flight attendants have seen towards the end of this trip, so I'll show you that one too. But I kind of wanted to show y'all this because our flights are not long at all today, and so this is kind of out of the ordinary. The only time I ever really fly this is from like to Seattle or to LA, like West Coast flights, and we just went to Florida. So in our next flight is probably, where are we even going? It can't be over an hour and a half, but that's just my flight attendant guess, which is probably really off. I'll get a briefing from the captain shortly with the correct time. Magic Butterfly Beauty. The great part about these spring packs is you just dump them in the cup, y'all, and give it a nice little mix. So let it steep for 2 to 3 minutes and it's ready to enjoy. So pretty. This is butterfly pea flower, lemon, lavender. Oh, it smells so good too. Whew. This has been my favorite one. Throughout this video, you guys will see all the ones we're offering in the spring, but this is my favorite. Quick update, we're waiting on a deadheading crew. So they've actually delayed the flight, and thankfully we did not board all the way. So we're just kind of hanging out here, which is great because I can eat my salad. I still have not gotten into this salad. Yeah. That's that. We're probably going to be, the crew hasn't even landed yet. They land in about 40 minutes, so they'll need to deplane and walk over here. So it'll probably be like an hour before they get here, I would think. So we'll probably start boarding in about like 20, maybe 30 minutes. But this doesn't happen very often, like actually ever. But they must really need this crew where we're going, so we have to wait for them. It is freezing here. We're in Wisconsin.
Can I get a picture? You get a picture?
Yeah.
And then look at a picture of you in a picture.
You want to get a picture of me vlogging?
Yeah.
Why? This is the captain. He wants to give me a picture.
Live from Milwaukee.
What is happening? Y'all, it's so cold. It's 40 degrees with a wind chill of what? No, it's 50 degrees. And do y'all see what's happening? It's cold. It's freezing. My eye. Watering a little bit. Okay, I took off my red lipstick. I am about to go downstairs and meet the crew for some food. I just have on this Devereaux's Prada t-shirt. It's actually like one of my favorite t-shirts, and some yoga pants and like these slides I got from Amazon. Wow, my foot looked huge.
I'll give you guys a hotel. I'm getting my wallet. I'm starving, okay? Even though I just ate, I'll give you guys a hotel tour when I get back. I'm just gonna take my phone. I gotta get a new phone, like this week, okay? Because this is kind of ridiculous. Like, look, my screen is just cracked. Camera, can't use the front camera. But I'm just gonna take my phone with me to get some footage for my Instagram story, and I'll show you guys what I get. I'm gonna leave the camera here because I want this to be more of a flight attendant vibe. I'll give you a nice layover vlog for tomorrow because I got plans. Okay, I am back in the room. I sat on the bed, so don't be alarmed. That's just me. We have a double room here. I actually got a corner room, which is nice. I noticed it as I was going down the hallway. I was like, ooh, my room's the last one. You have a closet as soon as you walk in. I have my uniform dress in there. And then it's just a basic room, but it is very spacious. And I mean, lots of natural light. Like if I wanted to film a video, this would be a good room to do so. And then the bathroom is over here. I've never stayed in a room like this at this hotel. So nice spacious bathroom. It's not very modern or anything. It's kind of like one of those older antique style hotels, but it's cool. It's clean. I am absolutely exhausted. So I didn't end up filming anything on my phone downstairs when I got food, because when I got down there I didn't realize that the crew wanted to order food to go. So everyone got food to go, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna get a table by myself, because I'm not really like a to-go food type of person, especially in the hotel. Unless the hotel room is really, really nice. So I knew I wanted to eat at the restaurant. Anyway, one of the pilots, our captain, oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Y'all, how about my first officer for tomorrow? So that crew that I told y'all earlier that we were waiting on are actually our pilots for the flight tomorrow morning, right? How about the first officer is black? Five black pilots in one day. That is legitimately the most I've seen in my entire career, y'all. I cannot make this up. So anyway, so that's the first officer for tomorrow. He didn't come downstairs, but the captain came downstairs, and they were both really cool. Like, we, you know, we're all talking in the van and stuff, and obviously we waited on them, so they were all like, thanks, you know, we're taking you back to Atlanta tomorrow morning, this, that, and the other. So we're just kind of like getting to know each other, right? So the captain was down there, and he got a table. So he was like, well, are you by yourself? Like, let's just sit together. So I was like, okay, bet. So anyway, we sit down and we just like talk about the job, you know, just regular stuff. He was really, really nice. Tired. I think talking to him made me more tired, because he told me that he commutes in. So he commuted from Clemson. I never know what state that is, but like around Clemson, and his drive is like 2 hours or so. Y'all, our report this morning was at 6:15. He said he woke up at 2 something, left his house at 3 something, drove down to get to work on time. Like, instead of flying, which I guess makes sense because it's going to take you longer to fly than it would to just drive. But what? So I know he has to be tired. Like, what? And I'm exhausted. I mean, I woke up at, what, 4:30? I think everyone's just tired. Like, we had a very early report. We have pickup tomorrow at 4:45. So if I go to bed at 8, it is currently 5:48. If I go to bed at 8, I'll have 8 hours. I'll get 8 hours of sleep. But I'm just about to take a shower, wash my makeup off and stuff, and get into bed now. Because, girl, I'm not trying to be tired. I am beat, okay? Let's just go ahead and start this. Go ahead and get the water nice and hot. One thing about hotel showers, for real, the water be hot immediately. Like, why you gotta warm your water up in your house? Why it's like that? I feel like I have to turn my shower on. Well, not really, I just choose to. I turn my shower on probably like 5 minutes before I even get in the shower. Then it's like a self-care moment. It just sets the mood, you know, hearing the running water and everything. Oh, I wanted to show y'all my food. My body hurts. Like, when I step, my body jiggle a little bit. It kind of has like this pain to it. So I end up getting a BLT. I didn't finish it all, But this is the BLT, and then I got some chili, and I just got a little avocado on the side because I wanted to put that in my chili. I'll probably, okay, I can't open that. I'll probably finish this when I get out of the shower, just because I want to make sure I have enough food and I'm not waking, like I'm not hungry in the middle of my sleep, because that's the worst. And then I had mentioned I got that oatmeal. So you know what? Funny story. Let me turn this around. The captain was talking, while we were eating, the captain was talking about just how like some of the newer flight attendants, like their attitudes and stuff, and even like some senior mamas and everything. And he was saying he came down for pickup one day and everyone was in the van except one person, and he had asked the flight attendants like, hey, we waiting on one, and they all said, yeah, she gonna be late. He was like, so you better not be late in the morning. And I laughed. I said, I'm not gonna be late, but I am gonna be there right on time, like especially with a 4:45 pickup. Oh baby, I'm coming down at 4:44. Like, do not play with her. But no, actually, since I have this oatmeal, I'm probably gonna go down about 10 minutes prior just to like get my oatmeal going. And I believe there's a Starbucks close by. Oh, there's one in the airport too, so maybe I'll wait. Yeah, it's given 4:43. Wait to get the hot water for the oatmeal at the airport. Y'all, do y'all see my face? Do you? Man, if you don't click the link for the merit down below. Y'all, this is after a whole, excuse me, I'm sorry. This is after an entire day of flying. Y'all, look at my face. Like, this is bomb. This is my skin right out the shower. Okay, it's doing pretty good. All right, y'all. So I was actually in the shower, heavily meditating, and after that, I realized, like, y'all, my body really, I really do feel like I got hit by a bus. Like, I don't know what's going on. I really feel like I'm getting older. Please, if you're over 30, please let me know, like, at what age did life start hitting you physically? Like, hitting you like a ton of bricks. Like, your body literally started breaking down. Because the last 6 months, at first I was like, you know, maybe I just need to drink more green juice, you know, drink a little bit more tea. No, I gotta go back to getting massages like after every trip. I probably should go back to the chiropractor. Oh my gosh, there are things I need to do. But also in the shower, another thing I was thinking about is, what really is the Proverbs 31 woman? Like, because when God said that a real woman work hard, I don't think this is the type of work he was talking about. So I figured while we are here on the vlog, I would read Proverbs 31. Because, excuse me, like, it's no way that this, like, the work hard was this type of work. Like, I gotta read. I'm about to read the whole chapter on the vlog. So, should we sit down for this? I feel like I need a little, let me get a little stool. Hold on. Ciao. All right. Y'all ready? Like, I really just got to remind myself for real, because, all right, let's do I think I want to do the NLT version. All right, the sayings of King Lemuel contain this message which his mother taught him. Like, there's so many gems, okay? Because if you just start at verse 10, you don't get the gems in 1 through 9. His mother taught him. It's so important for men to have their mother, like, because moms really be talking. I mean, they be talking to us too, but child. Okay, so the man need to have a good relationship with his mama, okay? Anyway, oh my son, oh son of my womb, oh son of my vows, do not waste your strength on women. I'm trying to tell y'all, I remembered this part, so this is why I said I'm gonna read it from the top. On those who ruin kings. I mean, imagine your mother telling you that. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna narrate because we're gonna be here all day if I do that. No, I should probably. No, but seriously, imagine your mother saying, do not waste your strength on women, on those who ruin kings. Because you a king, okay? If you a guy watching, I'm telling my brothers, because you are a king, okay? So don't be wasting your strength on women, because, baby, these women gonna ruin you. Myself included. Okay, no, I'm gonna keep going. Okay.
Y'all remember when I used to do the Sunday verses? Okay, let me turn my brightness up, child. The old age. Okay. It is not for kings, O Lemuel, to guzzle wine. I remember reading that too. Like, rulers should not crave alcohol. I remember thinking, if I talk to, date a guy that drinks a lot, like, it's giving distraction, addiction, okay? For if they drink, they may forget the law and not give justice to the oppressed. Alcohol is for the dying, and wine for those in bitter distress. I mean, y'all, I'm telling you, verse 1 through 9 hits heavy, just like the rest of when it starts talking about the woman. It's crazy. Let me start that part over. This is at verse 5. For if they drink, they may forget the law and not give justice to the oppressed. Alcohol is for the dying, and wine for those in bitter distress. Let them drink to forget their poverty and remember their troubles no more. Speak up for those who cannot speak up for themselves. Ensure justice for those being crushed. Yes, speak up for the poor and helpless and see that they get justice. I think as women, we can learn a lot from this because obviously this mother is talking to her son, but it really teaches us what to look out for in a man. Like, it's literally setting the standard here. Like, is your man speaking up for folks that, like, can't speak up for themselves? You know what I'm saying? If he has some power, is he using that with grace and love and, you know, like, really just being a good human? Okay, a wife of noble character. Here we go, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous and capable wife? She is more precious than rubies. Her husband can trust her, and she will greatly enrich his life. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She finds wool and flax and busily spins it. Okay, she know how to make some clothes and some quilts. She is like a merchant ship bringing her food from afar. Okay, she makes sure she go get the best salmon, baby. She going to the farmer's market, even if that thing is 45 minutes away. If she got to order butcher box to make sure that it's organic grass-fed beef, that's what she gonna do, period. She gets up before dawn to prepare breakfast for her household. I mean, hello. And plan the day's work for her servant girls. It's literally giving you need to, it's like, do y'all, this is in the Bible. This is in the Bible. Like, you're gonna get up and you're going to prepare breakfast for your household, and then you're sitting down with your morning tea or whatever you like, your coffee, your tea, your water, okay? And you're planning your day because you're a boss. You're planning your day for your servant girls. So those who are under you, you're superior to, you are planning to make sure that they know all of their tasks. You're delegating, like, whew. She goes to inspect a field and she buys it. Ownership, hello. With her earnings, she plants a vineyard. Ciao. I will do this exact thing. I will go buy a field and then start a vineyard. Next thing y'all know, we about to have quality wine. Don't play with me. She is energetic and strong, a hard worker. I need the breakdown on the hard worker part, because I can go buy some land and I can go plant the vineyard. I don't mind being in the garden. I don't mind cooking some breakfast and making the plans on the calendar. And I don't even mind having to go like drive or sail to go get some food that's better, or spin some wool. But what is the hard worker part? I need the breakdown on that. She makes sure her dealings are profitable. This is in the Bible. This is in the Bible. Her lamp burns late into the night. This is the Lord telling me, girl, pull them all-nighters. It's saying, girl, when you be wanting to go to bed at 5, 8 o'clock, I'm definitely going to sleep today though. Not even going, I'm not going to hold you. But when I'm at the house and I could be staying up late like I did last night, y'all, I was up so late. The lamp. My lamp was burning into the night, okay? I was up so late making tea. So late. Oh my goodness. Let me show y'all. Because I brought some with me, because I said, look, I need to see my hard work. I'm taking my hard work on the plane, okay? Because I know I didn't stay up for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Y'all. Do y'all know how hard it is to label some packages like this? This is from the spring tea pack, right? So these are the 3 teas that are included in our spring sampler. Boom. I made the labels myself, okay? Put them on the packages
And I wanted to try this whole like folded label technique because none of our packaging is like that. So I was like, you know what? I want to try that out, and I really like it. So you may see these in some of your packages like as a free sample soon, but yeah, like this is the spring sampler. It comes with all 3 of these, multiple of them. You're gonna get 3 each, plus you get a whole nother tea. But we have the hibiscus glow, which is a rose, hibiscus, and orange. And then the lotus womb bloom. Great for your womb overall wellness. It has lotus leaf in it, which is amazing. And then the magic butterfly beauty, which is what you guys saw me make earlier. Lavender, butterfly pea flower, lemon. So yeah, these took me hours and hours and hours and hours late into the night. Okay, my office lamp, it was turned on late into the night. But no, seriously, I need to start staying up. Like Jasmine and I were just talking about this recently. In the pandemic, y'all, I used to stay up till 2 a.m. like nonstop work. And I remember I was telling Jasmine, I don't even know what I was working on. Like I was just working. I literally built my company from a sunroom, okay, in my house. Like I was just up working on stuff, and stuff turned into this amazing business that you guys all support. And it's so freaking cool to see. But I gotta do that again because chill. I be wanting to I like to delegate tasks and hire and, you know, like use my resources, but I realize until I can articulate that how I really like need to, where it's profitable, and not saying the business is not profitable, of course, but where it just is taken to a new level, I need to still be very hands-on. Like hiring and all that is great, but then with a lot of hiring comes a lot of firing, okay? Because like people just don't do stuff how you would do that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, let me keep going. Verse 18, child, she makes sure her dealings are profitable, her lamp burns late into the night. Yo, that's about to be my scripture of the month. Do not play with me. That's about to replay in my head every day. She makes sure her dealings are profitable, her lamp burns late into the night. I'm going live. After this, I'm gonna go live. Her hands are busy spinning thread, her fingers twisting fiber. She extends a helping hand to the poor and opens her arms to the needy. Okay, she's giving. She has no fear of winter for her household, for everyone has warm clothes. Okay, she set them up. She makes her own bedspreads. She dresses in fine linen and purple gowns, royalty. Her husband is well known at the city gates, where he sits with the other civic leaders. She makes belted linen garments and sashes to sell to the merchants. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. Let me read that one again. I mean, we all know everybody be posting this stuff. She is clothed with strength and dignity. Okay, that's a verse right there that you can just do a whole research paper on, for real, like a whole study on. But also, she laughs without fear of the future. Do you hear what I'm saying? When she speaks, or do you hear what the Lord said? When she speaks, her words are wise, and she gives instructions with kindness. Ooh, that's good. She carefully watches everything in her household and suffers nothing from laziness. Whoo, child. I be so tired, y'all. I didn't need to sleep, but I don't know if I should. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm stuck between, am I being lazy when I'm at home and doing nothing, or do I need rest, you know? But I just feel like my rest season has to be over. Like, it's gotta go. Because obviously the rest ain't working. Because I'm still more tired. Her children stand and bless her. Her husband praises her. There are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. That's what her husband said. Like, okay, I'm gonna just keep going. Charm is deceptive and beauty does not last. But I don't know, black don't crack. Okay, but no, it's gonna crack if I keep on flying these airplanes and not getting enough rest and not drinking my green juice and not drinking enough tea and just, oh, child, I need to stay in my word because yeah,
They probably right about the beauty. Beauty does not last. Cause when I tell you, if I keep flying for 30-some years, I'm gonna be old and wrinkly. But a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. Reward her for all she does. Let her deeds publicly declare her praise. I know that was a lot. I know that was long. But wow, I feel like we all needed that. So I'm glad you guys were able to tune in. I'm gonna eat the rest of my BLT. I'm about to go live while I do that in my soup. I did not get a spoon. And I'm going live. That's why I have to sort out. And then I'm going to bed, okay? Because I got to show up ready, red lip ready, okay, tomorrow. I gotta stop. You know what? Something that bugs me is when I watch YouTube videos and you can tell like someone's new to filming or they just haven't like mastered looking into the lens and they're looking at the viewfinder. I've watched some YouTube videos recently where it's like people are looking into the viewfinder, and I have my viewfinder a lot now because my camera's broken, right? So I don't really know how I look all the time because the camera is broken, so it'd be looking different and been annoying. I don't know, just the day, how the lens wants to retract and you know, all that. So I gotta stop pulling the viewfinder out though, because I find myself looking at it a lot, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, thanks for coming to my what's today? Wednesday. This is Wednesday Bible study. Period. Y'all not gonna believe this. So y'all know yesterday when I was just saying like I am so tired. And how like, I think I had mentioned in the vlog how I just feel like my body, like I've been getting older and everything. And I ended up going live, and literally on the live, y'all, my body was like hurting more and more and more. Like I think I was on live for about 30 minutes. So I was seated in that chair, right, in the hotel. And I got up out of the chair and like just took a step, like I was in my slippers and my pajama dress. Why did my whole body ache, y'all? Like I'm talking, like it was hard to walk. Like my whole body just aches. So I just thought, okay, well, you know, I'm probably just tired, worked some flights. I was a little confused though, because I had mentioned either in the vlog or on the live that like my work day was not hard at all. Really smooth work day. Yeah, I got in the bed and I was literally shivering, like shivering.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you good? What's up?
How
What we
you
doing? I'm feeling like death.
Worse than earlier?
Not worse, just the same. Like, you know, I think it's, I don't know what's happening.
Just rest up and get home.
Yeah.
Just, like I said, stay hydrated, eat, sleep.
I'm gonna get some chicken soup and stuff on the
You
way.
may, honestly, if you want, hit like the Summit or something.
The
head
Summit?
home and see if they can give you like a steroid shot, or if it's early enough.
What's the Summit?
It's like a small walk-in type clinic deal. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like instead of going to the ER or something, it's
Yeah.
or something. Because if you got it early enough, it might give you a Theraflu or Thermaflu, whatever they call it, and that'll like help drastically.
Knock it out, yeah. Oh, I'm so disappointed.
Going home now?
Yeah, are we done?
No, not yet.
Oh, yeah. Y'all, I was shivering in the bed, so I ended up putting on sweatpants, right, and socks, which I never sleep like that. I took the comforter off the other bed and put it on my bed, and then I realized I had a fever. So I'm like, I was so confused because y'all, when I say yesterday, I felt completely fine, like felt like myself, went to, you know, dinner, lunch, whatever you want to call it, and was completely fine. And I just feel like everything just hit me. Like I was literally, I got in the bed and I was on Instagram, and my last Instagram story yesterday, it was around 7 o'clock. I said, I'm sitting in the bed at 7 o'clock in the dark eating the rest of my sandwich, and that I could barely eat anymore. For some reason, I just didn't have an appetite 30 minutes after leaving the restaurant. And I was like, I feel like I got hit by a bus. Like when I say literally feel like I got hit by a bus. So aching all night, fever all night, excruciating headache. Like I don't know what's happening. So I'm getting off of the trip. I showed up to pick up literally this morning looking like I died.
I can barely like walk without my entire body aching, and like my head is, I'm just like really struggling over here. So I'm so disappointed because my sister bought Little Mermaid tickets. I have a layover, and we literally only have an hour flight to our layover. That flight leaves like now in a second. It's only an hour flight. We had brunch plans, wine tasting plans, and tickets to go dine in and see the Little Mermaid tonight. So I'm just so disappointed that I'm not able to do that, because y'all, we've been planning this for weeks. I literally picked up this trip just to do that, but I was like, I cannot make it. Like, I'm gonna be in her bed sleep, and then I still have to work the last day if I was to do that. And I'm like, I literally can barely breathe. Like, we landed and my whole body hurt, like just the shaking of the plane. Like, I can't believe it. So I'm about to go home, take a bubble bath, eat some soup, and just sleep the rest of the day. Hate that the vlog had to end like this. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.